Josh Fremd, Jarrah Al-Silawi. Here's the tale of the tape. Fremd, 32, making his PFL debut. Al-Silawi is familiar with the denizens of the smart cage. He's 33. Fremd, a much taller fighter here with a 5-inch reach advantage.
Good.
Al-Silawi is in the green trunks. Fremd is in the red.
Good.
Connellsville, Pennsylvania. Dan, I looked it up, 48 miles from where we are right now at UPMC Event Center.
Fight, gentlemen.
Dalton Rasta in our co-main event, also from the Pittsburgh area, so a couple of locals getting support from the fans
Remember
here.
our fingers, guys. Keep close.
Fremd started off with exactly what he normally does. He's got a great jab and he's got a really good calf kick. And he's very good at just kind of bullying his opponent with those two techniques until they start to show other weaknesses.
You can see Fremd intent on using that length, working the jab, now a long hook.
Al-Silawi with the head movement, pushes forward, but Fremd doing a really good job. I heard a cup check there. Fremd doing a really good job of utilizing that height and reach advantage to really make Al-Silawi feel like he's a long way away from his opponent. Here's that calf kick again. Tries with the overhand, Al-Silawi.
Jarrah coming off a hard-fought split decision victory over Gregory Babin. For Fremd, it's the longest layoff of his career. Big swing and a miss, off balance, Jarrah Al-Silawi, but he caught Fremd coming in with the right hand.
Al-Silawi looking a little out of sorts here with the size of his opponent, struggling to get to him. Fremd's got to be careful of that big overhand though. Al-Silawi's throwing it with commitment. You can see some redness under the eye of Josh Fremd as well. Something's landed, but that calf kick, man, my leg's starting to hurt from it.
A lot of redness already around that knee, upper calf area for Jarrah. Also redness on the left side of his midsection from things like that, an exchange of kicks. Now snatch single here for Jarrah, but his neck's in trouble.
Oh, that looks tight, that looks dangerous. He snaps him down. He re-establishes the grip to get rid of the arm, so now he's just on the neck, but Al-Silawi's trying to bail out.
Jarrah's got the hand fighting going, but look at the pressure that Josh Fremd is putting on the Jordanian Lion.
Oh, good effort by Al-Silawi to turn that position. He's still got his head caught though. He's got to try and get his head free, even if he's around the guard. A high elbow guillotine can be a threat to the neck.
Al-Silawi's hips are now out to the side. Oh, and a Dagestani handcuff temporarily there for the Jordanian Lion to work with the ground and pound.
Yeah, this is a much more favorable position for Al-Silawi. He double binds that lead leg, but he might fall off the back here if Josh Fremd can kick him forward. He might be able to re-establish top position.
Jarrah got a little too high here, and Fremd able to reverse position. Now Jarrah working for a heel hook.
Good sub-defense, he's cleared his knee already. Great work controlling the leg by Al-Silawi though.
Blocked the leg so that Fremd could not step back, used it to sweep to top position. Look at the stop sign from Fremd as Jarrah works around to the back. Right hand from the top.
He's on that body lock now. I think Josh Fremd might pop up to his feet, start to fight those hands. Might even try and get to the fence. That's smart work.
You can see the long limbs of Josh Fremd confounding the attack even for Jarrah Al-Silawi just a little bit.
So difficult to control a tall, rangy, lanky fighter like Josh Fremd. This is good work by Al-Silawi though. He's staying low on the hips here so he doesn't get thrown off forward. Fremd has got to fight those hands as he's getting up, otherwise he's going to get taken down again. There he goes.
Good wrestling here by Jarrah. Fremd, not a stranger to the wrestling world himself, nearby Slippery Rock University in Pennsylvania. He was a collegiate wrestler there, under 1 minute now in round number 1.
Fremd's trying to shake him off again.
And again, Al-Silawi got a little too high. Fremd now able to wrestle into the top position. And Al-Silawi's got to close his guard.
Great work by Fremd. Felt the balance of his opponent shifting, cut the waist with his right elbow, finds himself back in top position. Got to watch that far side arm though. You can see Al-Silawi posturing out. It's the right arm of Josh Fremd that is threatened right now. Good ground and pound. Oh, the other arm now. Good work bailing out though. Clears the elbow. Now he circles back to the neck. Got the vice grip. Tries to boss Al-Silawi over, but his base is very strong.
He'll try to use this to establish a darce, but he could not force Al-Silawi over onto his side or his back. Oh, nice little hip toss with the step across.
Beautiful Harajuku.
Stop! Ready for two? Fight, gentlemen.
Definitely not an easy round to score, but a good round to kind of set the tone for both of these fighters. Al-Silawi knows that the range of Fremd is difficult, but if he can get to a favorable position on the ground, he can start to have his way. On the other side, Josh Fremd knows that if he hits the floor, Al-Silawi might get too high on his back, and he can shake him off and get to top position. But this is the range really where Fremd wants to be, where he can utilize that jab and calf kick.
Goes to the body kick this time as Al-Silawi thought about switching stances. Triggered a kick from Fremd right to the midsection.
Swiping right hand from Fremd, just falls out of range. He'd do well to go back to that calf. Look at the redness now on the calf of Al-Silawi.
I was just thinking the same thing. Not sure if his corner told him during the break between rounds how much damage he had already done to that lead leg for Jarrah.
Al-Silawi is hiding it very well, but you can see he's quite timid on that lead leg, the way that he's posturing with his foot as he's moving forward. That's a good body shot though. He landed one of those in the first round as well.
Fremd tried the jump knee, now an elbow. Body lock here for Jarrah Al-Silawi. Fremd did a great job to frame himself out. Now some left hands for Jarrah to think about. And it'll be Fremd with the takedown attempt here.
Now they're exchanging guillotine attempts. Fremd on a single leg chases him down. Now Fremd looking for a takedown. Puts his head back into danger though. He's got to fight those hands. Takes a big knee to the forehead. This is where Fremd's height can work against him. With Al-Silawi being shorter, he's able to get better head position, but the knees coming all the way up to head height.
I was just going to say, Jarrah Al-Silawi hanging his head out over the left shoulder of Josh Fremd exposes it in a way that he might not be happy with, and right then is when Josh Fremd threw the knee.
Good pressure from Fremd. That was a good cutoff. He goes back to the calf, but he's that body shot again.
This time Jarrah Al-Silawi tried to throw a body shot and ended up using it to establish a body lock.
Good takedown. And he's on the Dagestani handcuff for a moment. Now he's turned to a position this where he's getting too high before though. Fremd straight back to his feet, fighting the hands.
Spinning elbow. Dakota Ditcheva will join us on the broadcast booth here after this fight.
The spinning elbow reminded you of that, did it, Sean?
It was more the graphic at the bottom of the screen and the producer yelling in my ear about it.
Al-Silawi having a better round this time around. He's up against the fence with head pressure here. He's going to try and reap that rear leg probably. Fremd looking a little more labored now.
Al-Silawi tries to spin again, but Fremd too close. Good right hand on the exit, and you can see Josh Fremd sucking wind here. Steps right back into range.
It's a good uppercut.
Now Fremd tries to spin. Grueling pace here with under 2 minutes left in round two.
Josh Fremd's pace has waned a little bit in this second round. There was a lot of grappling in that first round. Good body kick from Al-Silawi. Solid jab from Fremd though. Another deep breath by Fremd. There's the calf kick, but he eats a punch for his troubles.
Well-timed right hand there from Jarrah. Now Fremd goes to the midsection.
Oh,
good combination. Landed a right hand and grabbed the clinch knee.
Al-Silawi looking hurt all of a sudden.
Fremd really reacting to every feint that Al-Silawi's throwing there. If Jarrah can show something and maybe sneak a kick in behind, it could be damaging. But you're right, look at Jarrah. Seems like maybe he's still hurt to the midsection.
Body shots can be so draining. Nice 2 punches there. Left hook, right hand. Fremd into the clinch with head position. Now he scores a takedown.
Good lift there from Josh Fremd into the closed guard of Jarrah, and immediately working with the ground and pound. And you can see how much this top position has energized Fremd.
Good work to the body as well when the head's not available. It's a much stronger finish to this round, and I think he might have made the statement that he needed to with these big shots.
I mean, textbook the way he posted that left hand and then just slid it off the side of Jarrah's face for the elbow.
Into 2, guys.
Great finish to round 2 by Josh Fremd. And now some extracurricular.
Not necessary.
48 miles right now from his hometown. Jarrah Al-Silawi from Jordan. He's come a lot further for this fight.
Ready. Ready. Fight.
Al-Silawi still looking a little drained from those body shots, those strikes at the end of the last round. Fremd fakes to the body. That was a real confidence boost at the end of that second round for Fremd. Seems to have filled his gas tank a little bit, seeing his opponent hurt. Now we see some marking underneath the eye of Al-Silawi.
A little blood maybe from the nose as well. Left hand got through there for Jarrah. Calf kick from the Jordanian. Good knees here and a left hand behind it. Fremd now mixing up the combinations well. Here's that rear hand uppercut attempt again from Jarrah Al-Silawi. Such a dangerous punch. It's big if you can land it.
Such a difficult punch to land, but he's reading Fremd, ducking his head into the center line. He did it again there, but he covered it with a punch. Might get his head tangled up here. He's got to be super careful. Al-Silawi jumps guillotine. Fremd is posted on the hip with his left hand, you can see. That's going to make Jarrah Al-Silawi work really hard to hold on to this position. Fremd needs to posture with his head. Shake Al-Silawi to the canvas. He could even push him off here. Hey!
Big slam instead. And Jarrah immediately tries to grab an armbar.
He's on a triangle here, but Fremd looks like he's passing. He's got a knee on the side of Al-Silawi's head, which is never pleasant. Got to try and get his other arm back in. Al-Silawi could creep up here. He could even threaten an omoplata.
High guard from Jarrah now just attempts to lock down. Maybe earn himself a stand-up. Fremd is wise to it. Builds a frame with his left forearm.
I think Fremd's going to start cracking with these elbows, but Al-Silawi postures for an armbar again. That was a nice strike down between the legs. Hit him right on the nose.
Jarrah had to roll through because Fremd, good recognition. He immediately worked around, tried to get on the back of Jarrah Al-Silawi. Not allowing any settling here.
He kept his weight really well balanced there as Al-Silawi rolled through. He could have collected an ankle to attack a submission, but Fremd here with half a round to go. Al-Silawi's got to make some moves here, or otherwise he's going to get eaten up for this next half a round.
Keep those shoulders flat! Keep them flat!
Oh, thudding shots to the body. You can hear them across the cage. Al-Silawi doesn't look like he's got a great deal left to give. He might explode once he's got a bit of a rest. Looks for an ankle again, but he's not moving his body enough.
Trying to get his left leg through the middle to establish a knee bar position. Fremd is punishing with the left hand right now. And look, Al-Silawi's leg is caught in the shorts of Josh Fremd. They are tangled up, stripping the shorts off of Fremd.
Whoa. My time.
Referee will call time, and Al-Silawi recognized finally that his leg was stuck.
Hold on. Stay here, guys. Hey, Josh. No. We're going to maintain.
Testing the limit of the stretchiness on these takedown shorts.
You had one hook in. Okay? You had a hook, right? You were right in here. Josh, is he set here? Hey, get your foot here. You weren't all the way back
You
there.
see the referee's trying to establish this hook back in here, which is what he had before.
And then he took the hook out.
Are you guys ready to go? Okay. Go!
Interesting, the referee gave Jarrah the hook and then took it back out. He did have the hook in when the stoppage occurred, but
I think Jarrah might have realized, though, it was the hook that keeps getting him thrown forward. He's been a little bit too eager to get those hooks in. Nice work by Fremd, who now turns and breaks with the knee.
that knee hurt Jarrah Al-Silawi.
Oh, look at the swelling on the side of Al-Silawi. Oh, left hand down!
Josh Fremd in the third round with the knockout!
Wow! What a beautiful finish!
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Nick Barron stops the fight 3 minutes and 57 seconds into round 3 for your winner by knockout, Josh Fremd!
Ladies and gentlemen of Pittsburgh, I am here with your winner. You made some incredible noise for him. Give him another round of applause for a beautiful knockout. Josh, talk to me about this fight. I mean, you know Jarrah's a tough individual. He was crashing forward with that right hand, and you caught him with that beautiful check left hook. Tell me if that was the game plan.
Yeah, the game plan was to do that 2 rounds ago in the first round, get him out of here so we can go out and party downtown. But I want to thank audience for coming out. You have no idea how hard I worked for this. I got cut from the UFC, not because I sucked at fighting, but because I sucked at a weight cut. I'm still that fucking dude out here.
Take a look at this screen here. I want you to talk me through this finish. It was, I mean, a beautiful left hook, one of the best I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he was gonna crash in. That's my shit. I'm a left hook guy. And man, that last punch, sorry, Jarrah, like I said, I worked hard for this. I wanted to get back. I thought my life was over when I got cut from the UFC. Thank you, PFL, for giving me another chance. Thank you for letting me do it in the greatest city in the world.
And you're in a stacked division. We've got middleweights up and down the card. Where do you fit into this division? What do you want next?
Hey, I'm not gonna talk too much shit because I got my boy Dalton Ross out here coming to work in the co-main event, making up for Dalton Ross. But hey, middleweights, I know that was sloppy, I'm sorry, it's been gone for a year. But I hope yous are ready, because I sure am.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pittsburgh, make some noise for Josh Fremd!
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.